Share. Post to your profile. Share via email. Report story. One Piece is heading towards its final saga after the Wand arc. Very sad. Nami stretched as she got off the bed she was sleeping on. She changed out of her nightgown into more comfortable clothes that she bought back at Logatown. After finishing up, she stepped outside on the main deck and Sanji had his hands wrapped around Luffy's neck. "You bastard, I told you to be quiet," yelled Sanji as he was shaking him back and forth, but Luffy was still smiling. "What going on?" asked Nami, watching the scene before her. "Aw Nami, look what you did. All your damn yelling woke her up," said Sanji, shaking Luffy even more. "Sanji, it's fine. I didn't hear his name yelling. I woke up on my own." "You can let him off," said Nami. Sanji let go of Luffy and had his eye change to a heart. "As you wish Nami tilde," said Sanji. "What were you yelling for, Luffy?" asked Nami. "Today we're going to explore a new island," said Luffy, excited. "Where's everyone else at?" asked Nami. "Zoro is probably still sleeping. Usopp is working on something. Chopper is sorting out some medicine," said Luffy. "And my dear Robin is eating the gourmet breakfast I prepared." "Nami, there is some for you," said Sanji. "Oi, what about me?" asked Luffy, always hungry. "You ate enough last night that you should still be full," said Sanji. "I'm good, Sanji. Let's get everyone together so we can set sail," said Nami. "Aye Nami," said Sanji, running to get everyone. "Yeah, adventure," said Luffy. Later. "There is several islands. Which one are we going to go to?" asked Usopp. "Doesn't matter. Just go to the closest," said Luffy. "Do you know anything about these islands, Robin?" asked Nami. "Nope. Although they don't seem that big. Chances are we won't run into anyone," said Robin. "Zoro, wake up. We're about to dock," said Chopper, trying to wake Zoro from his nap. Just leave him," said Sanji, lighting his cigarette. "Can't we go any faster?" asked Luffy. "Luffy, what are you so excited for anyway?" asked Usopp. "Adventure. And just think of all the meat we could find. There could even be some treasure there we can use to buy meat," said Luffy. "I hope there is treasure. We keep spending it mostly on you," said Nami, pointing at Luffy, who just smiled. "All right, we are getting close. There is a lot of trees," said Robin. "Time for adventure. Gumu gumu no," said Luffy, stretching, and he wrapped his right hand around a tree on the island. "Luffy, wait. We don't know what kind of danger there might be," said Nami, grabbing his shirt. Luffy obviously didn't listen. "Rocket," said Luffy. He sent himself and Nami flying onto the island, and they crashed deep into the island. Promoted stories. You'll also like Gorgeous Blue, One Piece live action, Nami. 17.2K 683. And Ocean Blue Eyes Looking in Mine. I feel like I might sink and drown and die. And A simple girl, daughter of a pirate captain, meets the future and King. Lalu. The Pirate Alliance. 122K 4.6K. After Luffy and Law defeat Doflamingo and find Law's crew again after some mutiny, Law finds himself as the newest Strafud member, but will he be able to? My end, Luffy X Reader. 1.2K28. YN is on her pirate friend's ship sailing the world until she meets Luffy. She wants to join him but doesn't want to leave her friends as she is their strongest fight. Golden Voice. One Piece. 312K 9.8K. A simple girl minding her own business in a diner. A sudden crush happened in the diner, and in a blink of an eye, she was now in a ship with 5 people. Thousands of Ks. Pirates. Luffy X Reader X Zoro. 78.4K 1.5K. YN joins Luffy's crew. She has devil fruit powers. Who will she become close to? What happens when she falls in love with more than one person? Will they fight or will Zolu? A Tale of Two Strafuts Zoro x Luffy. 16.9K 560. The bond between captain and first mate is especially powerful, particularly in the case of Luffy and Zoro. Although fate seems to have other plans, Zoro is determined to. Two captains in a knot. 52.1K 1.4K. Luffy developed rather strange feelings towards the Hearts Pirates captain recently, but he can't figure exactly what. Law soon developed these odd feelings as well in. Woo, said Luffy completely unharmed. My head hurts, said Nami. Nami, if you wanted to come with you should have just said so, said Luffy. I didn't, yelled Nami. Why does this idiot do everything without thinking? Nami asked herself in her thoughts. Hey Nami, let's look around, said Luffy. Shouldn't we wait for everyone else? Asked Nami. They will come. Come on Nami, let's go, said Luffy walking into the island. How did I get stuck with you? Asked Nami. They walked deeper into the island looking around. It looks like it's just an empty island, Luffy. Aside from all the trees there isn't anything here. Not even animals, said Nami following Luffy. Let's keep walking, said Luffy. He has a feeling something was indeed here. Luffy, not everywhere we go has some sort of adventure or discovery to be made. We should head back to the ship to the others, said Nami. I'm hungry, said Luffy. You aren't even listening to me, yelled Nami bonking him on his head. Ow, hey Nami, look ahead, said Luffy. Huh, said Nami. Up ahead was a clear area with several wooden houses. Someone actually lives here, questioned Nami. Maybe they have some meat. Said Luffy running over to the houses. Stop rushing into everything, said Nami going after him. They came into the area with several different houses but nobody was outside. Abandoned, said Nami. Let's look around, said Luffy. Well, if it's abandoned then I guess it's fine, said Nami. They both split up and looked inside each house. Nothing. It seems like it's been abandoned for some time due to all the dust and cobwebs, said Nami. Oi Nami, I found treasure, said Luffy. Treasure, yelled back Nami excited. She ran out of the house and into the one Luffy was currently in. Where? Asked Nami. Over there, said Luffy pointing. Sure enough there was some gold inside a bucket. There really is, said Nami. She ran over and looked at it. Are we going to take it? Asked Luffy. No, it's fake, said Nami sighing to herself. How do you know? Asked Luffy. Here look, said Nami grabbing one of the fake coins. Suddenly they heard something go off. They had activated a trap. A hole in the wall opened up and a harpoon had fired right at Nami. Ah, yelled Nami. Luffy jumped immediately into Nami, sending her and him both down. That was close, said Luffy. Luffy, said Nami blushing. Luffy looked down and he had both his hands on her breasts. Why your hands are on my breasts, said Nami feeling her heart start to beat fast. So, asked Luffy unfazed. So get off me, yelled Nami punching him sending him flying into the wall. Ow, what was that for? Asked Luffy with a bump on his head. You groped my breasts, idiot, yelled Nami. If it makes you feel any better you can grope mine, said Luffy. Shut up, let's just head back, said Nami still red. But, oi, Luffy, Nami, called out Usopp with the rest of the crew, aside from Zoro as he was still sleeping on the ship. Nami stepped outside the house and walked towards the crew. Nami, are you alright my love? Asked Sanji. Let's go, said Nami walking by the crew leaving everyone confused. Nami, wait, Quote dot, said Luffy coming outside. You, said Sanji grabbing a hold of Luffy and proceeding to shake him rapidly. First you send Nami flying to this island putting her in danger. And now you've upset her. I'm going to kick your ass for this. Said Sanji. Hey Sanji, don't you think you're being a bit harsh? Quote dot, asked Usopp. Why yeah, you don't even know what happened. Quote dot, said Chopper hiding behind Usopp. I think I have an idea of what happened. Sanji, please let him go for me, said Robin. As you wish, dear Robin. Quote dot, said Sanji letting go of Luffy. Luffy, are you alright? Quote dot, asked Chopper. Quote dot 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 dot. Quote dot. Luffy walked away back towards the ship. Luffy, said Chopper. I think I will have a talk with her once the navigator calms down, said Robin smiling. Where stories live. Discover now.